Hello， 大家好，欢迎回来。今天来玩《刺客信条英灵殿》，完成了这2块地方2个庇护所的任务。现在是去到最后这一块地图，这里还有一个庇护所。先去和这个伊瓦蒂见吧。
This is the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here.
他这么说，感觉就是不在了。在啊。
Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
By Emir. Is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard of...
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light, or their stories. I do.
When Sutur invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. But the war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was weary. Long after, I learned how Sutur devoured the elf's immortal light, hugger by hugger. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What huggers does it hold?
Those of 2 warlords, one a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more?
Nothing more, at least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Sutur, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me. Try looking near the largest karst south of here. Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Vangrin was once home to your rivals, Sinri and Broker. Your name may not carry much weight here,
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need.
南边最大的熔岩地貌，往南走就正好往这个庇护所走吧。哦，发现这个避难所，那就正好是要去那。
I should look around for any signs leading to the shelter. A runic symbol. Yeah.
哦，划船的这个是有点意思，之前都是天坑。
Shelter is close, I feel it.
只有这条路，所以我猜是这。
Who got a shrine? Just a dead end.
就出来了，又到了这个有船的地方，它是往上指了。好的，我有看到它这个一直有这个东西往上，沿着这个往上爬吗？ 有鸟类聚集的地方。
How did the dwarves get all the way up here?
这里有个洞，但是被埋起来的洞。
There is a shelter not far from here.
那还是回到了我们刚刚的这个地方。啊，在那里有个洞，进那个洞，对，就是进半山腰的这一个。
So, this is where they hide. This must be the shelter Ivaldi spoke of. I should head inside.
"那所有的庇护所都找到了。哇，不是，这个地方怎么这么金碧辉煌呢？
Is that an Assi?
是，我是阿萨德人。
Hello there. Want to obtain some of my attractive wares? Everything is half the price of yesterday.
Half the price. That seems generous.
Well, I doubled the prices yesterday to make a profit, but nobody bought anything. So, half the price today.
You haven't been doing this very long, have you?
It's my second day.
Goodbye for now.
So many starving dwarves do so much shit. How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit? Why are you here?
I do not take kindly to being interrupted.
Charming.
Here to lend a hand?
A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Orgler.
He's the master of this workshop.
Master? Nah, boy, he's chief when the masters ain't here.
So many starving dwarves produce so much shit.
Good to see you.
You know how it works. Fix a problem for Rada, get a reward. Thank you for taking the contract.
How can so many starving...
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care? Go talk to the ganger.
Ganger.
Yeah, the chief. Name's Oakler.
I should go
So
speak
many
to Oakler
starving
again.
dwarves produce so much shit. What do you want? Looking good.
This ale
How can
tastes
so many
bad.
starving dwarves produce so much shit?
What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brokker or Sindri.
They still breathe. Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Brooker?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brokker when he shows up.
Tell him Javi of Asgard was here.
Javi of... by Ymir? Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
在晚上，现在不就是晚上了吗？
A sight for some...
他只说是在晚上。那我就蹲一会儿。
What do you want?
出来了。
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit?
在我们所有的敌人之中，辛马拉是最险恶的。我还记得他和苏鲁特是死对头时发生的事。他发动政变，意图推翻苏鲁特，差一点就篡位成功。结果他俩居然宣布成婚了。我不知道他们达成了什么协议，但对他，我们一刻都不能放松警惕。奥丁对少年巴德尔说的话。
Here to help?
3 times it stung me. 3 on the hand, then the neck, oh, then on my eyeball.
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel. A big one.
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is...
Horseshit. Master Brooker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother, did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special meat?
Yeah, the special mead.
Sutunger's special meat.
What's that frosty ass got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Ivaldi with the job I need done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
好，这个去了酒厂，不知道还活不活着呢。
Snooping around our old workshop.
Hoping to find something useful. More for me.
Did anyone talk to you about her?
Go away! We've enough misery here!
responded to Sindri. Even after all that has happened, he still has the defiance to seek out a horn of Svartalfheim's finest.
都是人啊。
The sweet scent of mead, fouled by the stench of muspels. And Jotnar too.
营救他，他已经被抓了。啊，这是普通人啊，都是普通人。
I'm out of meat! Bring me another barrel!
Now to find the door this key unlocks.
在那边，还挺远的。这是一个新的能力是吗？对，这是个新能力。那个冰雪的也是一个新能力，我待会把这能力先拿了。还有一个呢，就这个能力我得拿。好，4个能力。啊，还差一个，这是一开始就出现的能力，但是我没拿过，一个重生的能力。
Have a look, Sunan. Smell of meat grows strong. This must be where everything is stored. Sindri's nose would have guided him here.
这个不会是变成鸟的时候撞它？哇， 哦，到处都是。
Sense that Sindri's been here.
开打吧。
Claude was weak. That's what comes when Super guides some you. Or stop right there. You're going down. Damn coward! Can't outrun me. Claude was weak. That's what comes when Super guides some you.
This blood is many days old. One trail leads in, the other out.
被拖走了。
This hammer bears the mark of Sindri, and here a bag of roasted acorns. Is this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the floor, he must have taken a bath in it.
啊，他被他们塞进几
Surely
个
there
酒
is
桶
some
里。
sign of Sindri here. A chain was placed here. From the scarring, something heavy was suspended from it. I've carried enough dwarves recently to know they're not as light as they look.
他们就从外面发现他，把他拖进来，绑起来，然后，但他们审问他什么内容呢？
What do we have here? The Muspels have a prison not far from
好
here.
的，他被抓到监狱
Jan's house,
去
they。call it. Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation. His belongings were seized. Even his roasted acorns, one of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom. They tried to loosen his tongue using the same sweet mead he himself sought. Almost drowned him in it. But the shelter has not been raided. So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away. Bloodied, drunk as a fish. But alive, most likely to face further tortures at a makeshift prison named Jarnshus. That is where I should go next.
在这儿，挺远的。
This place reeks of misery, more than I would even wish upon Loki, no matter his crimes. It's likely Sindri was brought here many days ago. I hope I'm not too late.
在这个坑里。
They will attack on sight here.
By the Lords, help me! Please!
The giants have no mercy.
Someone please
When I face them, I will show them none.
I'll split you! Please, help me!
Favor you were even there.
Most of the dead have been roasted upon the flames.
死了。
But that other body over there, I hope it is not who I think it is. I know this mark. Whoever he was, he had his hooker cruelly stolen. I can sense that the Salakar was satisfied on this
带不
occasion.
走他。
Was this Kelder's first victim? And that amulet, the sigil. Sindri, reckless fool. All this was a mead. Oh well, it is done. Must return the body to Brugger.
Escape, you yellow dog!
This place.
回到避难所。
Hookers, even ones such as Sindri's, are of lesser value. Still, it can't be coincidence that Kelder sated the Salaka with the hookers of so many races. Muspel, Jotun, Dwarf, who knows what else?
Master.
Who is this you bring? No! It can't be!
Master Broker, I share in your grief. Truly I do. Your brother was the worthiest of dwarfs. More so than you will ever know.
Oh, Sindri. No. No! My dear Sindri.
The funeral arrangements are being made outside. I must use this chance to bend Broker to my will. I must speak with Broker.
铸成纽带。是吧？现在我们大家是不是要团结起来、统一起来，一起去对抗？就这么躲着也不是办法。你们拿出你们的优势，就是他们的这个工业优势。我就拿出我的优势，就武力优势。
Strange. I've never seen a dwarf rowing in one of these boats.
Son of a rock.
I must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow and make him amenable to my wishes.
我应该怎么跟他说呢？
You lied to me. You said you would save him.
I said I would find him.
That ain't my brother. Not anymore. What happened? Tell me. Everything.
As I neared the village, I heard a great roar, like that of a wounded bear. Soon after, I witnessed the final act of a mighty battle. Sindri, beset by giants on all sides. It was he who made the godlike roars.
He always did have a deep voice.
He wielded his hammer and chisel with uncommon skill.
Yes! Yes! I've seen him do it many times in the workshop!
Giants lay strewn about, slain by Sindri's hand. But then, one, of cowardly aspect, struck your brother treacherously in the back. Yet even as Sindri succumbed to the blow, he lobbed his chisel and struck the coward dead right between the eyes.
Sindri did all that?
So it will be written.
How can I tell Brocker we're missing the tools?
好生动的演示啊！
Where could they be?
Is something wrong, Vassal?
Everything is wrong. We're burying the greatest smith who ever lived, and we don't have his tools to put with him.
I came across some at Aylthorpe. If you want, I can fetch.
Those are just the spares. He never took his best ones from the shelter.
I see. How is it that such valuable instruments have been misplaced?
Misplaced? Don't be daft. hidden, more like.
By Sindri.
To make sure no one else ever touched them. Particularly Brooker. Except now we can't find them.
And you have no idea where they might be.
Well, they're inside the shelter, I can tell you that. Well, they can't be too far. Wouldn't be surprised if they're somewhere up high.
I thought dwarves were afraid of heights.
Not our Sindri. He was quite the climber. Now me, well, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, right where they should be.
Harvey, please. Let me grieve in peace.
I am very fond of the... A majestic oak. Surely this is... A majestic oak. Surely this is Sindri's beloved acorn tree. That nest looks like a promising hidey hole. If I had wings, I could reach it easily enough.
转转转转，下去下去下去下去，啊，下去下去。
Finally, the tools of Sindri's trade. We must reunite these tools with Sindri's remains before the ceremony begins. The disaster has been averted.
Oh, now I see why some call you God.
You're making me blush. Still, I have my moments. Heroes die, but not their legacy. Such was Sindri's courage that tonight he feasts in Valhalla, the first of his kind to ever do so. Ivaldi has come. Perhaps he can be of use.
I'm here for the mead, not the company.
You dwarves and your love of mead. It's caused me enough trouble already.
It wasn't a dwarf who ransacked half of Jotunheim in search of some mysterious mead.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You know, old friend, now would be a good time for some grand gesture.
Like what?
A respectful speech from you, Sindri's greatest rival, would surely...
Ah, fuck off.
We must all make compromises. I can even give you the honeyed words. Time soothes the well of suffering, brings hope that sees beyond chill death, recasts the whirlpool of sorrow into the placid waters of the philosophic mind.
Are those words for Sindri or Baldur?
Baldur lives. Why would he need such words?
Of course. I didn't mean to... well, you know. Fine, I'll do the speech. But it will be one of my making, not yours. We dwarves don't care much for poetry. Still, we can't set about making speeches until the torches are all lit up.
Who knows how long it'll take before the dwarves get around to lighting the torches. It'll be faster if I do it.
不知道怎么说，我老觉得就是奥丁吧，真的是有一点过于看不上这些矮人了。但是他也帮他们没错，但是还是不够尊重。
The dwarves have saved a place for me. This is a great honor that they bestow.
对吧？他就是很矛盾，所以我有时候也不好说，但有时候确实也让我觉得就不太舒服。
My brother. A true master. He was,
I did not like Sindri, and he did not like me. Still, he was good with the hammer, and the chisel, and the saw. And he knew how to work the bellows. Some said better than anyone. Even me. Brocker, your brother was a very fine smithy. I admired him greatly.
Master Broker, you've given Sindri an excellent send-off.
it's the least he deserves. But is it really true he feasts in Valhalla?
It is. I saw it in a vision. Come, let's take a stroll. Now tell me, are you prepared to continue Sindri's good work?
Helping Ivaldi was not my brother's work.
But defying Sutur was. It's what got him killed.
Greed for mead is what got him killed.
It took courage to go after that mead. A direct challenge to Sutur's authority.
This is crooked thinking.
Seems straight enough to me.
You know, I don't reckon I owe you a bloody thing.
I risked my life to retrieve your brother's body. Now I'm prepared to risk it again. For you, and all of Svartalfheim.
Bollocks! You ain't doing anything out of the goodness of your heart. I know what you're after. I know all about your lad Balder. I have ears, you know, even in my grief. So, don't pretend you're here for us, because I know—
Would you have me abandon my own son, and strive only for your salvation?
Okay, when you say it like that. I need time. I'm still grieving, you know. Let me think on it, all right? A little old think.
should check on Brooker, see if he has come to his senses. If he hasn't, I must encourage him further.
去吧，去吧，战火之路。
These are the finest tools you'll ever lay eyes on!
The finest?
Good to see you're getting along. So, Broker, do you accept your duty?
Don't have much choice, do I? Last thing I need is a godly smiting up me arse.
Let this be the start of a beautiful new friendship.
To study the Salakar, I'll need the very best of tools. Too bad this workshop is lacking.
Bugger off! I got more stuff here than you can wag a finger at.
Doubt it.
If you find something you don't know how to use, just ask.
I'll be giving you lessons on how to use your own...
Bickering dwarves. How unusual.
Asa, you return.
What? You deal with a fire nymph?
Not this again.
What news do you bring?
My stepmother is stubborn. I cannot push too hard or she will grow suspicious.
She has no interest in the trade.
Interest, yes. But not yet the will.
I don't understand.
The Salakar is all but indestructible. You, on the other hand, are not.
She assumes she'll catch me, kill me, and retrieve the Salakar.
Time is on her side.
Then I must strip her of this illusion. If I were to make a nuisance of myself, one that cannot be ignored.
Sinmara prepares to lead my father's next major invasion.
But if I were to disrupt her plans, it may force her to the bargaining table.
Sounds risky to me.
I once plotted and carried out the murder of Ymir himself. What do I care of risk?
Well, since you put it like that...
Where must I strike?
At Af Alvat Milna, my stepmother develops a strange army. At Jofursmida, she breeds beasts of war. And finally, there's Drekathorp, her supplies hub.
I'll deal with all three.
In the meantime, I shall return to Aetri. I will send word once my stepmother has become more... amenable.
I'll return when I'm done. And I will expect answers regarding the Salakar.
破坏他的作战计划。我看他把我弄哪去了？弄这了，果然是一个最新的地图。那我们今天就先到这里吧，下一次再开始做这个战火之路。